Now, from Australia, where the privilege of a free press is abused, to a place where freedoms exist no longer, thanks to authoritarian powers, is, of course, Hong Kong. 1 in 5 young Hong Kongers under 35 feel there is no future left for them, which is so tragic, in their home country, with many planning to move and settle overseas. Rebecca, this is tragic, but nobody lifted a finger to stop it.
Well, that's right. I mean, on the one hand, Hong Kong's loss has been Australia's gain, and many of these people have studied in Australia and have family here and are hoping to come and settle here. And that's been a great benefit to Australia. But it's a tragedy for Hong Kong, and the arrogance really of President Xi, who even when he's addressing the people of Hong Kong only will speak in Mandarin. He won't speak in the language of Hong Kong, in Cantonese. You know, there's utter contempt for these people, for the people of Hong Kong, who have grown up, you know, with all these freedoms and now had them snatched away. It is a tragedy, and I don't see it getting better, unfortunately, anytime soon.
So, Evan, you know, we've had Albo, and Albo made the right noises over in Ukraine about China, saying, China, be careful, don't take Ukraine as a sign, you know, that you can wade in on Taiwan. But nobody in the West lifted a finger, really, about Hong Kong. It was just, oh, well, there you go, it's yours. What did you make of that?
Yeah, it's no wonder these young Hong Kongers want to leave, and it's a lesson for Australia. You've got to not take your freedoms for granted. You've got to defend them, and you've got to celebrate them. And when you look at what's happened to Hong Kong, you can only hope that a lot of Hong Kongers will decide to come to Australia. And it's also a lesson for Australia not to cede power to authoritarian regimes. Why, for example, we 80% of our solar panels come from China. Why would we, cede our manufacturing capability, cede our, energy sovereignty by closing down coal-fired power stations, relying on unreliable forms of energy that we largely would get from China? So it is a real lesson for Australia about sovereignty, and we need to heed that lesson.